His guns were jammed and his head was bleeding, so he attacked anyway.
Over Guadalcanal in 1943, one American pilot was escorting bombers when enemy fighters jumped him.
4 enemy Zeros tore into his plane, jamming every gun and cutting a wound across his head.
He couldn't fire a single shot, so he bluffed, flying straight at the whole enemy swarm.
His fake attacks looked so ferocious that the enemy fighters broke off and fled.
An empty gun, a bloody head, and pure nerve, and it earned him the Distinguished Service Cross.
Seattle built an entire island out of garbage dumped off ships.
Ships arriving in Elliott Bay carried heavy stone ballast to stay steady at sea.
To load lumber and coal, they had to toss all those rocks overboard first.
Decades of dumped rubble piled up until a 3-acre island literally rose from the sea.
And people moved in. Native workers built dozens of huts and camped there for years.
A whole community, living on an island made of nothing but what ships threw away.
People were eating mac and cheese back in 1784.
A YouTube channel about 18th century America dug up the actual recipe and cooked it.
No boxed powder here. They boiled the noodles, then tossed them in a pan of cream and butter.
Then a heavy blanket of Parmesan, browned with a red-hot iron called a salamander.
So the next time you crave mac and cheese, remember, it's been comfort food for over 240 years.
A volcano in Alaska may have helped bring down Cleopatra's Egypt.
In 43 BC, Alaska's Okmulgee volcano blew in one of the biggest eruptions in 2,500 years.
Its ash cloud dimmed the sun and chilled the whole Mediterranean by up to 7 degrees.
Thousands of miles away, the Nile flood failed, and crops withered into famine.
That hunger and unrest fed the chaos that toppled Ptolemaic Egypt and the Roman Republic.
A frozen volcano in Alaska helped end an empire on the Nile, 6,000 miles away.
A Swedish warship commander won a silver medal for making art.
By day he served in the Navy, rising all the way to commander.
But in his spare time, he carved incredibly precise etchings of ships.
His work was so accurate he got the tiny nautical details exactly right.
Then in 1900, Paris handed him a silver medal for his art.
A sailor who conquered the sea and the art world with the same steady hand.
The little Christ on this medieval book was carved from a walrus tusk.
It's called the Horn Book, a jeweled gospel made in Scandinavia over 800 years ago.
Walrus ivory was medieval Scandinavia's luxury gold, hauled across freezing northern seas.
A carver shaped the tiny figure by hand, no bigger than your thumb.
Donated to a village church, then rescued into a museum, it still shines today.
So the holiest thing on that cover started its life, swimming in the Arctic.
This castle had no roof for 240 years, then one man rebuilt it.
In 1739, storms and neglect tore the roof off a Highland tower house.
For over 2 centuries, it just sat there, open to wind, rain, and snow.
Then, in the 1970s, a Scottish architect took on the impossible repair.
He found rotted timbers hidden inside the walls and rebuilt it stone by stone.
Today it stands whole again, a 500-year-old castle brought back to life.